You ever think about Hitch's butt? Sisters are always fun to be around.
So, you ever just see how toned Hitch's ass is, Pipp?
Pipp Petals, the pony pop star, social media influencer, and top main stylist of Maritime Bay, nearly spit out the smoothie she had been consuming all over the table in front of her, before going into a coughing fit from what little did make its way down her gullet. Composing herself as quickly as she could after a while, the pink mare turned a rather interesting darker shade of pink as she glared at her older sister, an ever so increasing twitch in her right eye.
Zipp! What kind of question is that? I just sat down, for goodness sake!
Zipp, the older of the two sisters, took a long, drawn-out sip of her own smoothie, smacking her lips softly as she released the straw.
Oh, calm down, it's not that big of a deal, and it's a perfectly valid question. I mean, for someone that sits on their butts most of the day, you have to admit that his ass is rather... well, shapely? No, sexy?
She shook her head.
No, that's not it. Come on, sis, help me out here. Are you kidding me? How can you even ask that? That is not a normal conversation topic, sis.
Zipp rolled her eyes as she leaned back in her chair, folding her hooves on her chest as she spoke.
Ugh, see? This is why you're single, Pipp. Oh, well, pardon me. I'm sorry that I don't go around asking ponies about other ponies' rumps, but some of us are complete maniacs like you.
The shorter mare puffed her cheeks, pouting.
In any case, why the hell are you asking me this?
The white mare shrugged.
I mean, why wouldn't I ask you? Some pony with an eye like yours was bound to notice the plot of his. It's not overly thick. Nice leg-to-butt ratio. When he runs, the way it contracts and releases its muscle mass means that he works out quite a bit, despite having to sit on his butt all day.
She paused, her ears flicking ever so slightly.
Hey, did you note that he did a calendar for the mares last year of nothing but shots from behind him, and in different poses? Like, jeez, the ones with the outfits was hot, but what I wouldn't have given to come to Maritime Bay a year earlier. You are horrible. No, I'm not, sis. I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with saying how great another pony's behind is. That's why they invented the words like hot, sexy, and chiseled.
She paused.
Ooh, that's a good one. I should have thought of that earlier. Chiseled is perfect for Hitch's butt.
She growled, and Pipp couldn't help but give her sister a deadpan stare.
Are you even listening to yourself?
Zipp shrugged.
What? It's true. Hitch's ass is hella chiseled. I can't even with you, and don't use hella, that's my word.
The mare huffed, as she turned back towards her phone. She only got a few pages down Fluffygram before her sister spoke up again, a smirk playing across the white Pegasus's lips.
You know, you never really told me what you thought of it, Pipp. Excuse me? His ass. You've seen it, right?
The pink mare groaned, knowing that when her sister set her mind on something, there was no easy way for Pipp to get out of talking about it with her.
I mean, I haven't not seen it, but that's not the point. Why are you asking what I think about it? Because, Pipp, I want your honest-to-goodness opinion about it.
The white mare answered, as if it was the most obvious thing in the world.
Is that too much to ask? If I leave, you're just gonna follow me, aren't you?
The older sister shrugged, though a slim smirk played across her lips.
Maybe. Maybe not. Just tell me your opinion, I want to hear it.
The pink mare sighed and grumbled, leaning back in her chair.
Jeez, okay, fine, we can talk about it.
She paused, doing her best to choose her words carefully.
So, it's not like I'm staring at it like you obviously do.
She glared at her sister, but Zipp only motioned for her to continue. With another sigh, she did.
But as for butts go, it has a certain thing about it, I guess.
Zipp blinked a few times.
A certain thing? What kind of thing?
Pipp Petals blushed a bit and huffed, looking away.
Well, it's hard to explain. Like, okay, take Sprout. I don't want to be mean to the guy, but it's like nothing compared to Hitch's.
Zipp nodded.
Oh, well, like day and night for sure, but if you compare them to a Pegasus Stallion, they're both bigger than them by a mile. I'm not talking about size, dummy!
The little sister grumbled.
I'm talking about his cuteness factor.
The white pony looked confused.
Cuteness factor?
Pipp Petals blushed a deeper shade of red, knowing that she was going to regret explaining what she meant.
Okay, you know, cuteness, like their adorableness level, how cute they are.
She said slowly.
See, Sprout is flat, like a board. I mean, it's not bad, but way not good either. But Hitch is like, it's toned, okay? But it's also a little round, like coming out a bump. Like if you smack it, it would make a good sound, you know? Might be cute.
Zipp tapped a hoof to her chin and thought.
I think I see what you're getting at, sis. Gotta admit, cute wasn't what I was going for myself, but I mean, I can see it. Also, yeah, it does make a good sound. See, wait. What does? You said it does, right? Like you actually smacked it? Yeah? Why?
Pipp slammed her hooves onto the table.
When? Where? How? What?
Zipp rolled her eyes.
Seriously, sis, do you always have to overreact to everything I do? All I did was just give him a playful smack, nothing that would hurt him. I just wanted to see what it felt like. Had been on my mind all day, and that day, he was right there.
Pipp blinked a few times, looking at her sister incredulously.
You didn't think of asking? I mean, I did want to, but a mare asks with her actions, not her words. That's what Mother always says.
The pink mare was flabbergasted.
You are the worst. Oh, come on, you only say that because you wanted to smack his butt too and haven't done so. That is not why I'm saying that, and you know that.
The mare groaned. The pink mare's head landed on the table with a resounding bump. After a while, she spoke again.
Why are we having this conversation anyway?
Zipp shrugged.
Why not? I mean, it's nice to talk about these kind of things with family. No, it's not.
She paused.
You need to find yourself a cult friend or something. Having you like this 24 hours a day is not good for my complexion.
Zipp raised an eyebrow.
I mean, I am going out with Hitch tonight, so kinda got one right now, I guess.
Pipp lifted her head from the table and gave her sister a blank stare.
What? Wait, what?
She flew over to the table, shaking her sister by her forelegs.
You are dating Hitch? When? How?
Zipp smirked, nodding a few times.
Yesterday. Asked him out and he said sure.
She chuckled.
That's nothing big, sis. Just gonna grab a drink or two. See where it takes us, you know?
Shrugging off her sibling, she would take another sip of her drink, emptying its contents of it in one gulp. Pipp huffed, turning away from her sister.
And you're only telling me now?
The white pony shrugged.
I mean, yeah. Why? Why not tell me immediately? I mean, I didn't want your opinion affected by who I was dating. Honest answers are important between sisters after all, and yours was important to me.
She smirked.
Also, glad you like my Hitch's ass too. Feeling really good about this date now.
Standing up, Zipp would toss her empty cup into the waste bin behind her.
Glad we had this talk, sis. As always, it was a thrill.
She winked, before flying into the sky, leaving her poor little sister with her thoughts on how to hide the body after strangling her soon-to-be-deceased sister. You know what, let me ask this. Do you ever think about Hitch's butt? I'm pretty sure more than 50% of you are going to say no, but, you know, I just might as well ask it. Anywho, let's get on to our appropriate donators. Top donators: Jessie Smith, Zarsex30, BadassWaffle, Only One Thing, Ceru, Orion, and Caladis, Matchvic, Jock, Rayden, Runescythe, Will, Twinkie, Luigi, Chancellor, Crust, Big Smoke, Murder Princess, LILmighty, Solar Symphony, and many more amazing people. Thank you all so much for watching this video and live life to the fullest.